You did? You found them?
Ava, she can't wait to see you. She's coming back.
You're having her come back to these things.
Michael, there wasn't a choice.
There is a choice. Tell them not to come back.
Wait,
Tell them not to come back. Do you hear me?
It is the year 2028. Earth is in the middle of a catastrophic energy crisis. Nations are running out of resources and moving toward war. The World Space Agency's put together an international crew and sent them to orbit aboard Cloverfield Station, a research facility housing a massive particle accelerator called the Shepard. The mission: fire the Shepard and generate infinite clean energy for the planet. The crew is made up of Ava Hamilton, a British engineer; Comanda Keel, an American; Schmidt, a German physicist; Monk, a Brazilian doctor; Mundy, an Irish engineer; Volkov, a Russian engineer; and Tam, a Chinese engineer. Ava's husband Michael stays behind on Earth. Before the mission launched, Ava had connected illegal power cells to her home to get around the energy rationing. A fire broke out. Her 2 children died in it. The crew has been in orbit for 2 years. Every attempt to get a stable beam from the Shepard has failed. On a news broadcast, a conspiracy theorist named Mark Stambler warns that the particle accelerator could tear open the fabric of space-time, smash multiple dimensions together, and release monsters and chaos, not just in the present, but across time and across realities. Nobody on the station acts on this warning. Then the crew finally gets a stable beam. The Shepard fires. There's a massive power surge. When the shaking stops, Earth is gone from their screens. The planet has simply vanished. What actually happened is this: the Shepard triggered the Cloverfield paradox. The station got pulled into a parallel universe. In that parallel universe, there was already a Cloverfield station. The jump destroyed that alternate station, killing its entire crew. But one crew member from that station, an Australian engineer named Mina Jensen, survived the destruction and was fused into the wiring inside this station's wall. Tam hears screaming from behind a panel. The crew opens it and pulls Mina out. She is badly wounded, with wires running through her body. Strange things begin happening immediately. The station's gyroscope goes missing. Hundreds of worms from the lab go missing. Volkov begins behaving erratically. He goes to the 3D printer and prints a gun. Before he can do anything with it, he has a seizure and dies. When the crew examines the body, worms burst out of his mouth. The gyroscope is found inside his stomach. Mundy goes to seal the panel where Mina was found. His arm gets pulled inside the wall. When the crew pulls him free, the arm is severed cleanly, with no blood. The arm is alive. It moves on its own. It crawls along the floor. At one point, the crew watches as it tries to write something on the ground. It spells out a message: "Cut Volkov open." This is how they find the gyroscope. With the gyroscope recovered, the crew restores communications. But the transmissions they receive say that the station was destroyed and crashed back to Earth 2 days ago. Mina, now conscious, tells the crew what she knows. In her universe, she was the engineer on the station instead of Tam. Ava was not part of the mission in her universe because the accident that killed Ava's children had not happened yet. Mina also tells Ava privately that Schmidt cannot be trusted. Keel examines the data logs that got merged into the station from the parallel universe during the jump. The logs show that Schmidt was a German intelligence asset sent to keep the Shepard offline until Germany could neutralize Russia. In this alternate reality, a war had already been running for 14 months. Keel locks Schmidt up. Mina pulls Alva sight. She tells her that in this parallel universe, Ava's children are still alive. Ava is on Earth with them. Mina tells Ava she can stay in this dimension and be with her children again. Schmidt escapes confinement. Ava confronts him. Schmidt says he was a spy in the other reality, not in this one. He says the logs that incriminated him belong to his alternate self. He wants to help the crew get back home. The crew works to use the recovered gyroscope and recalibrate the Shepard to fire a return jump back to their own Earth. During the final sequence, Mina attempts to sabotage the mission so that Ava stays behind in this dimension. Ava kills her in the confrontation. The crew fires the Shepard. The station crosses back. They reappear above their own Earth. But on the ground, things are not normal. Ava's husband, Michael, has been moving through a city that is being torn apart. Buildings are collapsing. People are running. A child he took in is killed in the chaos. He reaches a communications point and sends a transmission up to the station. He says Ava should not come back down. The film ends. The clouds above Earth split apart. A massive creature rises through them, far larger than anything seen before, and roars.